Edge that, folks. Arjun Bracker here from Torqueadia.com. Oh, excuse me, just let me get my hand out of the way there. Yeah, so today I'm going to show you the fifth verse of the Sentinel form, and this one is a primarily thrusting exercise with obviously with the levels of training going through. So we go from a static contraction of the knee joint and hip joint to a flexion extension, and then into a ballistic motion with a bit of traveling at the end, and how we can apply the thrust and the cut and the thrust to that drill. So I'm going to crack on, and I'll show you what I mean. Heads out, folks, back here again. So I'm just going to crack on with the exercise. So pick up my torque blade and my companion blade, and then we'll get on with it. So again, we're going to like my knee braces. Okay, so we're going to go into a long, low stance again. Again, primarily to sort of stretch off the rear hip flexor, and just to strengthen the lead leg. So a little bit of more load on the lead leg here. So what we do is we want to sort of cut and then thrust forward. Okay, so we don't want to raise this tool up here. We're going to go from the ready position to cut and thrust. And again, we're looking at these 6 points. Inside, center, and outside. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And these are only points in space to aim for, like I said before. Okay, so to get the idea of being able to pick a target in the air, that's all they're for. So again, we're in this nice low position. We cut 1 into a thrust and center high. Cut 2, again, thrust center high. 3, thrust center high. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going this way, I'm going to change the angle of the cut. So we cut down here, thrust there, cut down on 5, thrust, and then on 6, and thrust, and then back to center. And then again. Yan, Tan, Pethera, Methera, Pethera, Sethera. And you notice what I'm doing is I'm finishing off with an uppercut on the clothesline here. Okay, good. From there, do the weaving drill or Sinawali, and then we drop down again into the slow stance again, stretching off the rear leg and putting the weight onto the lead leg here. So we cut Yan, Tan, Now, when we do the flexion on this one, we want to do it on the initial cut and then load on the thrust. So we shorten our stance and we go Yan, Tan, Pethera, Methera, Pethera, Sethera, Yan, Tan, Pethera, Methera, Pethera, Sethera. Now you'll see why we do that flexion as we do this, as we do the first cut, because we're moving in or disengaging. So as we intercept, there, intercept on the low line to thrust, midline to thrust. Now we go from an outside cut to midline low, high line outside, high line low, and again. Now we can bring in the ballistic motion 1, 2, 3, and change up how we actually enter with the strike. Either on the beat, we change it on the beat. So advancing, stationary disengaging, and disengaging. There you go. Any questions, give me a shout. Stay sharp.